Good morning to you, my friends. I'm Cork, and this is Supraworld, and today... No. Don't do that. Thank you. Okay. I turned on tracking for a second on my camera. I have to be careful with my hands around this thing. Anyway, this is Supraworld, and we've got some things to talk about. So, I went back on after I was done detecting last time, and I was looking around. I was looking at some things, thinking real hard, and I'm pretty sure that I can't solve this. I don't know why there's a puzzle cloud above this particular case, but I've come to the conclusion, after putting handcuffs on literally everyone that I could, that this is exactly like the first case. Now, I also decided to try and find out without spoiling myself. Thankfully, I did. I went to the Steam discussions, and I wanted to see if there were any like-minded folks out there. Yes, there are. There are other people who are under the assumption that you can't solve it yet, and I think the general consensus in the community is that it's a big picture kind of deal, you know? With every new area, there's gonna be a new crime, and it's kind of like a combination lock. If you get all of them right or something, maybe at the end something good will happen? I don't know exactly, but my final verdict when it comes to this crime, I think the doctor did it. He had means, motive, and opportunity. All three of them. Well, did he have motive? Yes, he came in yesterday. I wasn't feeling well. I sent him off with some medicine. Must have been worse than I thought. I've been here for days treating my patients. They won't treat themselves, you know. I guess he doesn't really have motive. Who has means, motive, and opportunity? I mean, she doesn't like him. Good riddance. Saw him yesterday. He was furious, muttering about some fraudster. I mean, she has motive. Everyone here had opportunity. It's not hard. The chef is colorblind, and the candies are right here. They were moved by somebody. They were painted by the painter. He had motive and opportunity. He didn't have motive. He had means and opportunity. I mean, this guy didn't like him. He's one in the jail. I don't know. I think the doctor may have done it, because the blue guy, unless it is the blue guy, because he had means, motive, and opportunity. He didn't like the mayor, because he didn't like blue. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it. You know what? You're staying in there. I've also been thinking about Glowzilla. And I think that I don't have to glow. I just have to look like Glowzilla in some way. So I went over here to this book, and I was thinking, that's a weird shape. It kind of looks like a magnet. So I was thinking, if I had a green magnet and I held it up in front of my face, do you think that would scare the guy? Do you think maybe that would scare him? I have a magnet right here. Kind of looks like what was in the picture, if you know what I'm saying. So can I paint this green with the paintbrush? I would suspect so. Yeah. That looks scary to me. Come here, bud. Rawr! Rawr. Rawr. I'm a scary Glowzilla. Yeah? Huh? Scary Glowzilla. Oh, I see. Those are the eyes. Rawr! Scary Glowzilla. Glowzilla! Ah! Yeah, that'll save you. Just stay right over there. That's actually really clever. I hadn't thought about the eyes. I was like, oh, I'll just hold it up in front of my face. No, it's the eyes. That's cool. Oh, man. The puzzles are so clever in this game. I love it. What is Big Box? Israel. Glowzilla. Big Box is in here, guys. We've got a little jump pad. Should we start smacking? Hi-ya! Nothing. Not a single thing. Alright, I guess we're doing a little bit of parkour. Yep. Nothing there either. So what exactly is the point of being in here? Wait a minute. Turned on the lights. There's a jump pad from up there. What exactly am I doing here? Hey, Jerry? Glowzilla is real! Is he God? No, he's still there. Calm down, though. What do these guys think? Take a break now that Jerry's on guard duty for the lab. Yep, it's ship shape. That's for sure. I think maybe I could sneak up there. So it is a little bit of parkour, as it would seem. Yep. There we go. That's the ticket. Inches of blue zone. Inches of blue zone. There's some water here and a little filtration system. Now that's fancy. Aha! This is how I get up top. Erasers. But these are... What? What are these doing here? What are these doing here? What am I doing here? What? What's this cable? I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. Why was I trying to get here? That's the question, eh? Doesn't seem as significant as it should, you know? Maybe I'm just dense? I mean, it's not lost on me that all the people around here are made of erasers. It's not lost on me. Don't think I'm that stupid. There has been a couple puzzles, including erasers. There was the workshop back in, was it Superland Crash? And like the casino? But this... You have to like punch a guy out of an eraser because he was halfway cut. But this is just simply confusing. Highly confusing. What is it that I'm trying to do in this room? Or maybe I'm not trying to do anything in this room, and there's just a sneaky secret path over here. Unfinished textures. This was a red herring. Devious developers! How could you do this to me, you sneaky, 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 sneaky sneaks? Now I see. Oh no, our deepest, darkest secret. Hey, Sulfur, not surprised to see you. Oh, well, you kind of just were. I cannot examine that pink cube. My hands go right through. You can't touch it? I can touch it. What are you thinking? I saw something like this before. Yes, you have, and so have I. Do we report this to the authorities? This person cannot touch it. I can touch it. So what's the difference? I need to find a way to go through this, and this scientist cannot touch it. Hi. So why can you not touch it? I need the ability to not touch it. What are you thinking? Or seeing? Nothing. Okay. Interesting. This seems like a knowledge checkpoint. Right. Okay, so now I have... My brain has been... enhanced with knowledge. I can go through that if I... Is it about color? Is it purely about color? This isn't the right color. Now, hang on. I don't think so. But we can give it a shot. Hiya. Nope. I mean, I could go all the way back to Massachusetts. How far is it? Not that far, eh? Nah. Nah, these places are all connected now. Massachusetts is that way. Okay. Off I go on a little field trip, I suppose. This might be barking up the wrong tree, but I have to put it to rest. You know? You can't give up on things too quickly. I need to at least see this theory through. Let's see. Here's the color I'm looking for. Let's see if this makes any difference at all. It's possible, but I'm not sure that's the only thing that differentiates us characters. There might be something special about that scientist that I haven't picked up on just yet, but I'm gonna knock this one out real early. And up we go. Let's give it a shot now. Now that I am a different color. And whoosh. It was about color. JT knows the cheese? What is going on here?
Oh.
Hello?
What?
Are you a jankster too? Did you also find some techniques? I'm sure there are more.
Diddly-doo.
Name is JT, by the way. Hey, JT. Corn on fire makes you go boom into the air, evidently, according to JT. You can stand on very, very thin ledges. Is this like a... What are you thinking? With all I know, next run I'll just not save the princess. Is this a reference to somebody who's found a bunch of cheese in this game? And is this like a museum of cheese? That's kind of fun. Well, interesting. I guess that's the end of the Glowzilla stuff, eh? Is it? Because I thought that that lab would connect up with this lab. I cannot solve this puzzle. I'm back to where I was. That being completely lost. I've got a couple puzzles around here that I can't solve. I need some kind of ability. But also, I'm out of puzzles that I can solve, aren't I? Huh. I mean, I've run out. I've run out of stuff. Except for the crime. Secret area? I've already been here? I have not already been here. Wow. I'm at a loss. I'm at a very much a impasse. I don't know what to do again. So, here's my thinking, right? This crime scene has a puzzle cloud above it. Maybe it is more than the other one. But also, maybe it's not. Because as I said, I tried the handcuffs on everyone I could think of. I did that. And nothing happened. So either I need to confirm a suspect somehow, which the game is not telling me how to do that, or it's not solvable right now. I don't know what to think. I don't at all. But I think that Glowzilla is done for now. Unless these are puzzles that I won't be able to solve until the next area? Maybe I'm finished with Chairmany already. Now, listen here, okay, guys? I'm not the smartest puzzle player in the world. And it's tough because these are probably some of the most well-crafted puzzles out there for puzzle masters who are far more smart than me. So you're gonna have to cut me a little bit of slack when it comes to solving these puzzles here. I try my best, but sometimes I miss the little hints here and there. So I don't know if I need to just keep trying or if I should give up while I'm ahead. That's the question. What should I do? It's really cool seeing the world from up here. Look at that. Massachusetts is so far away. And we're at Chairmany. Floortown is right over there. Castle. Pretty neat. So I'm currently leaning towards, I don't think that the crime is solvable. If it is, I don't know how, because I feel like at least at one point I have apprehended the correct suspect. But nobody says anything. Nobody does anything, which is what makes me think it's just like the first one. But then, on the other hand, I've got a bunch of puzzles around here that they say, you cannot solve them. And I'm over here like, well, that's not very fair. And are you adding puzzles that I can't solve because the game isn't finished yet? It's possible. I mean, that was the case before. You know, in the previous area, there were puzzles added that I could not solve. Let me take you to, for instance, this right here. Another one of the magician puzzles that I do not have the ability to solve. So puzzles are added to areas and yet cannot be solved. Ah. I just discovered where the thread goes. I'm here until 5 o'clock, making sure the guy in there gets no customers. Is a guy in there? 5 o'clock. I mean, you're standing in a wonderful location to see that clock up on the— Ow! Stop! Well, anyway, my for instance is this. Puzzles that were added to previous areas that cannot be solved by me currently. You know? So it's not unheard of. I'm gonna kind of calm down about that. And now, I'm kind of interested in this. Now, when was this added? Because this was not always— Stop. This was not always here. Oh, that's a face, isn't it? It's a face! Let's just get this set to 5? 5 o'clock? Is that it? This is really hard to read because it doesn't have any numbers on it. Is this 5 o'clock? 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. What's 5 o'clock? How accurate do I have to be? I'm terrible with standard clocks. Let me in. Not as long as I'm on shift until 5 o'clock. It's the end of my shift. Fast man. Is that really 5 o'clock? I don't know, but it's okay, because now... Hey! I can't move ahead without more thread. You're really cool. If you bring me another spoon, I can't move ahead without more thread. Oh, wow. I need 3 more. Cool! What were you gonna make me, though? What are you gonna make me? What am I gonna get? That's my question. Well, the quest for spools has begun. Now, some of them have been hidden around these golden screw things, so that's kind of neat. I haven't discovered many more of those. Very interesting. 3 more. I thought I was doing pretty good. I thought I was going to need like 4 or something. That's a lot of spools, guys. They're so hard to find as well. There's secrets all over the place. I think I'm just going to relax about those puzzles. I don't think I can solve them. I don't think I can. As I showed, there are puzzles that are added to areas that are not solvable, at least not with my... I mean, maybe those abilities are in the game. I just haven't found them. Maybe the thread puzzle will unlock some crazy... Maybe that's how I get the translocator. It's possible. And then I'd be able to do so many things. But I think that finding the thread is going to be very difficult. I might play a little bit on my own, because that's going to require a lot of just walking around and looking at things, which will be probably not as entertaining as other stuff. I'll record it. I probably just won't talk and stuff. I'll just record the gameplay so that if I do find thread, it'll at least be captured. I'm not thinking I will. I'm not very good at this game, but at least there was a little progress today. We found Glowzilla. We found JT in his jank room, which was pretty cool and interesting and slightly confusing. But I've also got puzzles I can't solve here. I can't get into this part of the lab. Very strange. I don't know what I would actually need to get in there. I mean, I honestly have no idea. There's this piece of cardboard that I could burn, but that would probably just get me a peek because there's reinforced glass back there. I don't know, but I think that's going to be it for today's episode. And maybe next time I'll have thread. Maybe I'll have figured something else out, because most of this stuff is probably just going to take some time and some thought. Maybe this is solvable, maybe it's not. I'm not gonna knock myself out over it because I think that's exactly what it's designed for. It drives you crazy. And that's exactly what it's doing for me. Unless it's not designed for that. Oh, my brain. I gotta stop before something happens. Like, I stop thinking and my brain just turns off. That wouldn't be good. So, until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this episode of Supraworld. If you did, leave a like, and if you haven't already and you would like to, subscribe to see more Supraworld and all the other things I post right here on this channel. And as always, guys, in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.